Most men don't break down in one dramatic moment. They erode. Quietly. Through things they allowed to stay in their lives for years. After 40, that erosion becomes visible. It shows up in your health, your finances, your relationships, and in the way you feel about yourself when no one is watching. By the end of this video, you will know 5 things you must remove from your life after 40, and more importantly, why removal is not deprivation. It is the highest form of self-respect. The first one is the most invisible. It feels like kindness, but it's actually a quiet form of self-betrayal. And the last one is the reason most men stay stuck for decades. If you can remove even one of these in the next 30 days, your life will change. Let's begin. The first thing you must remove after 40 is chronic people-pleasing. Now, on the surface, people-pleasing looks like being nice. It looks like being helpful, agreeable, and easy to get along with. But Stoicism makes a very uncomfortable distinction. There is a difference between being kind and being compliant. Kindness is a choice. Compliance is a fear, the fear of being disapproved of, rejected, or judged. After 40, this trade becomes too expensive. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you are not just giving away your time. You are giving away your self-respect. And the cost compounds. The man who says yes to every family obligation, every work request, every social invitation he doesn't want, what happens to him? He becomes exhausted. He becomes resentful. He becomes someone who cannot even recognize his own preferences anymore because he has spent so long suppressing them. Epictetus said that if you are not in control of your desires and aversions, you are not free. You are a slave. Not to people, but to their opinions. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear: the approval you gain from people-pleasing is not real. It's conditional. The moment you stop performing, it disappears. So you're not being loved for who you are. You're being tolerated for what you do. After 40, you have to accept a hard realization: you cannot afford to spend another decade living for the comfort of other people. You are allowed to say no without a long explanation. You are allowed to disappoint people. You are allowed to choose your own peace over their approval. The Stoic move is not to be rude. It's to be clear. No, I can't. That's a complete sentence. The second thing is more subtle. It usually dresses up as intelligence. It's the need to always be right. Let's be honest. Most arguments are not about truth. They are about dominance. They are about status. They are about proving that you are smarter, more informed, more rational than the other person. But here's what the Stoics understood: you cannot control what other people believe. You can only control how you respond. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You always own the option of having no opinion." That sentence is one of the most underused tools in the Stoic toolkit. Most of the things people argue about do not matter. They do not change your life. They do not improve your character. They only cost you time, energy, and emotional stability. After 40, the cost of winning an argument is enormous. You win for 5 minutes, and then you lose your peace for 5 days. You replay the conversation. You think of better comebacks. You let someone else's wrong opinion live rent-free in your head. Meanwhile, your health suffers. Your focus suffers. And the relationship is damaged. Here's an example. A man sits at a family dinner. Someone brings up a topic he strongly disagrees with. His instincts fire up. He wants to correct them, to prove them wrong. But what happens if he wins? Nothing. The person doesn't change their mind. They just feel humiliated. And now there's tension at the table. The same man, if he practices the Stoic option of having no opinion, can simply say, "That's an interesting way to see it," and move on. That is not weakness. That is power. It's the power of not letting external events dictate your internal state. After 40, remove the need to be right. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to correct every wrong statement. You don't need to defend your ego at every turn. Decide which battles actually matter, and let the rest go. Because the man who masters his own responses is far more powerful than the man who wins every debate. The third thing is harder to see because it lives inside your own head. It's the habit of dwelling on past decisions. Regret is mental rent on a place you no longer live. That's not a quote from Seneca, but it might as well be. The Stoics were very clear about time. Seneca wrote about how we guard our money and property, but we waste time as if it were infinite. Regret is one of the most expensive forms of time wasting there is. After 40, almost everyone has something they would do differently. A business that failed. A marriage that ended. An opportunity that was missed. A choice made out of fear instead of courage. And here's the danger, the mind loves to replay those moments. It thinks that if it replays them enough, it will somehow change the outcome. But it never does. The past is outside your control. It is gone. You cannot edit it. You cannot renegotiate it. You can only learn from it. The Stoic practice is simple: extract the lesson, write it down, and close the loop. If you lost money, what did you learn? Don't invest without understanding. If you lost a relationship, what did you learn? Communicate earlier. Choose better. Respect boundaries. Whatever it is, take the lesson and move forward. The past is not a home. It's a reference library. A man who spends his 40s regretting his 20s and 30s will spend his 50s regretting his 40s. It never ends. Unless you end it. So after 40, remove the habit of dwelling on past decisions. You are not the same person who made those choices. You are the person who survived them and learned from them. That is the only version of the past that matters. The fourth thing is the one most people avoid because it involves other people. It's the toxic relationships you keep out of obligation. Loyalty is a virtue. Self-betrayal is not. There is a difference between honoring a relationship and allowing yourself to be drained by it. After 40, you cannot afford to carry relationships that only bring stress, drama, or disrespect. Think about the people in your life right now. Who is excited when you succeed? Who is present when you struggle? Who respects your time, your boundaries, and your growth? Now think about who only calls when they need something. Who criticizes every decision you make? Who makes you feel smaller after every interaction? Some of those people are friends. Some are family. Some are people you've known for decades. But history is not the same as value. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." But he also understood that you choose how much access they have to your peace. He didn't say you should hate them. He said you should not be surprised by them, and you should not let them corrupt you. After 40, you must remove the obligation you feel toward toxic people. That does not mean you have to start a confrontation. It means you change the level of access. You stop sharing your plans with people who mock them. You stop accepting last-minute demands from people who never respect your time. You stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Remove them quietly, or remove them directly, whatever the situation requires. But remove them. The Stoics called this clarity. You are not being cruel. You are being honest about the fact that your time and your peace are limited. And every minute you give to a toxic person is a minute stolen from the people who actually matter, including yourself. And then there's the fifth thing. This is the root of most of the others. It's the habit of living for other people's approval. This is the deepest chain. It's the reason you became a people pleaser. It's the reason you need to be right. It's the reason you regret the past, because you chose paths based on what others would think. From childhood, most people are trained to seek approval. Good grades. Good job. Good house. Good family. But the Stoics asked a dangerous question: whose life are you actually living? Is it yours? Or is it a performance designed to keep other people comfortable? After 40, this question becomes urgent. Because you have less time left than you've already spent. And if you spend the remaining decades maintaining an image you're tired of, you will not look back with satisfaction. You will look back with the quiet horror of realizing you never actually lived your own life. The approval trap is endless. There is always another person to impress, another standard to meet, another opinion to fear. And the more you chase approval, the less you respect yourself. Because deep down, you know you're not living by your own values. You're living by theirs. Here's a practical Stoic exercise. Take a sheet of paper. Write down what you would do with your life if no one could see it. If there were no likes, no opinions, no comparisons, no family expectations. What would you change? What would you stop doing? What would you start? Then look at that list. That is the life you are postponing. That is the life you are trading for approval. After 40, remove the need for approval. Not by becoming arrogant, but by becoming honest. Live by your own reason. Set your own standards. Build the life you want, not the image others expect. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me, we all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Let that sink in. These 5 things, people-pleasing, the need to be right, regret, toxic relationships, and the need for approval, are not just habits. They are chains. The Stoics called it being a slave to externals, people, opinions, outcomes you cannot control. And the solution is not to add more discipline, more hustle, more motivation. The solution is removal. Remove what weakens you, and your life gets lighter. Remove what drains you, and your energy returns. Remove what shames you, and your confidence grows. After 40, you don't need more. You need less. But the right kind of less. So which one is hardest for you? Is it the people-pleasing? The arguments? The regret? The toxic relationships? Or the approval? Tell me in the comments. Not because I need to know, but because naming it is the first step to removing it. If this video gave you a moment of clarity, subscribe to Rise Up. We build men who think clearly, act with self-respect, and stop trading their lives for approval. Share this with a man who needs to hear it. The comments section is open.